Hi, welcome to Bedtime Terror, the show where I watch a scary movie before bed and let you know how I think I'm going to sleep. My name is Bobby, and tonight we're kicking off the spooky season with the 2007 movie Murder Party. Let's get into it. So, Murder Party is about a meter maid, uh, a ticketing cop that no one really respects named Chris. He's yelled at all the time for ticketing cars. They smashed his pumpkin that he has out on his stoop for the holidays. In fact, he's so disrespected, not even his cat takes him seriously when he gets home from work. And one evening, while walking home from, it looks like the bodega, uh, he finds an invitation that's just like an envelope that just happens to be drifting his way in the wind, and he picks it up, and it is to a murder party. And he, being curious, seeing that it's a murder party on Halloween night with nothing else to do, decides to get dressed up and go to this random unknown location with these unknown people and strangers, somewhere in this like abandoned warehouse building in what looks like Brooklyn. And he is greeted by a few pretentious artistic hipster types, and very soon he learns he is just one of the guest of honors for this murder party. And I will leave it at that because I had never even heard of this movie until randomly discovering it on a Wikipedia page of all things, like just randomly yesterday. And decided, hey, why not give it a look to see if it was available and for free. Sure enough, it was. And so I gave it a watch, and I'm so glad I discovered it. I'm so glad I watched it because I absolutely love this movie. It is a stark black comedy, very black comedy. And it's very much, especially since it came out in 2007, which I think is, when hipster culture was really starting to come into bloom and blossom before it hit its peak. And, in like 2007, I feel like that's when it really started to spread throughout New York and more metropolitan cities like Paris and London and stuff like that. So maybe it would have been a little before its time, and now it's a little behind, but I feel like it's still like great satire on the pretentiousness of art culture, and what comes with it. I still got a lot of like nods and homages to that came from that same type of grungy artistic feel from the 90s, which was very similar to the hipster art culture movement of the, early 2010s. So it was like a great satire and play on that, as well as really, really like gruesome and bloody. Don't let the dark humor fool you. I was at one point lulled into thinking, okay, we have some moments of suspense. There was some moments of fright and gore, but that's out of the way now. Is just going to be jokes from here on out. And then as soon as I thought that, I was proven wrong shortly after, and it got gruesome and it got bloody and gory. But then there was still plenty of jokes following up after that. So they found a great balance of humor and comedy as well as blood and gore and suspense. It really was like a good overall dark horror comedy. and really did kick up the gruesomeness more so than you would have expected. It's a very short movie. It's only an hour and like 19 minutes, but it's well paced. Um, and it doesn't feel short at all. Or feel rushed. It's really well done. I love little things that really spoke to me as a viewer. Like one of the characters is a baseball fury from the Warriors, and that happens to be one of my favorite movies of all time. So that little stuff like that. I even like the song that was played at the end, the credits. I tried to look it up and find it on Apple Music and even on Shazam to see if maybe somewhere else had it, but no, can't find it anywhere. But yeah, overall, this is just a really well made movie. Everything from the acting, the dialogue, the special effects, the editing, everything was really well done. The movie volume is a little low, so you'll probably have to turn it up. However, there also are subtitles in Spanish, so any international viewers of the show, anyone that may want to share this with their friends that speak and read Spanish, have the availability to do that now. So that's cool. And as usual, it's completely free of ads, free of charge here on YouTube. I don't think I'm going to have a hard time sleeping. I really did enjoy this movie, but on a scale of 1 to 5, I'm going to give this movie a 4.5. It was a really enjoyable movie, you guys. Highly recommended, especially if you plan on watching, some scary movies this spooky season with friends. Highly recommend this being added to your watch group marathon list. Definitely deserves to have a cult following, and become a cult classic because it really is like a hidden gem of a movie. So, as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your eyes. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Leave in the comments down below. Have you heard of this movie? Are you interested in possibly watching it this spooky season? I'm possibly doing a rankings thing. So if you guys do watch any of these movies, that's going to be in the spooky season playlist, which I will have a playlist for all of the Halloween related movies that I'm going to be rating. I will have a playlist for that. So please let me know how you would rank this on a scale of 1 to 5. If you would add this to your playlist, if you found it scary, if you found it funny. I'm curious to know what you guys say, and maybe at the end of Halloween in November, I'll put together a ranking list and we'll see how everything ranks and stacks up and compares. So again, thank you guys. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, share with those who scare, and happy Halloweens, and tune in for all the chills and thrills recommendation. Again, thanks guys. Sleep tight.